Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with homemade chocolate fudge. You're not going to believe how easy it is to make chocolate fudge. We're using the Carnation evaporated milk recipe, an old American classic. And you know what? In today's busy society, who has time to evaporate their own milk? It takes forever. Carnation evaporated milk, so much easier. So here we go. We're going to take a heavy-duty saucepan, add 1.5 cups regular white sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine, but use butter. You know it's the same calories, right? 2/3 of a cup of our Carnation evaporated milk, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to put that on medium heat, bring it to a simmer, give it a stir every once in a while, make sure it's not, scorching on the bottom. Once that comes to a simmer, you're going to simmer that for 5 minutes, give it a stir every once in a while, and then turn it off. To that, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate morsels, 2 cups of mini marshmallows. All right, if you want to add some walnuts or some pecans, also really nice. I left mine plain because I like plain fudge. And you're just going to simply stir that with the heat off until everything melts. It's going to take a minute or two. Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring. I stir a lot of things. That's what I do. And this is one of the cooler things to stir because it kind of looks all goopy and then it turns into this beautiful chocolate mixture. I'm going to take an 8-inch square pan, 8 or 9 inch, doesn't really matter. I lined it with plastic wrap. Some people use foil. I prefer the plastic wrap. We're going to pour in our molten chocolate fudge mixture. Give it a few taps to settle it down. Let it cool at room temperature for about 10-15 minutes, just so it's not steaming. And then I'm going to wrap it and put it in the refrigerator until completely chilled. Overnight is perfect, at least a few hours minimum. It's got to firm up nicely. Once it firms up, you know what's coming next. You're going to cut it and eat it. So what I do is I just flip it over. I got a little silicone mat down on the cutting board. And the only thing here is you don't want to cut it until it's really firm. All right, you can even throw it in the freezer if you want. So I'm going to unwrap that. And I'm going to take a nice, sharp, thin knife with a damp, warm paper towel. Because I'm going to wipe each time I cut. I'm going to wipe it down so I get nice clean cuts. And I'm going to cut it by 4 and then by 6. And I believe that's 24 pieces. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but that'll give you 24 pieces. You can cut these as small as you want, of course. The maximum number you can get is 1. In fact, I stopped halfway cutting here to grab a piece because I had to. It was so just inviting. Smooth, creamy, rich. This is definitely the easiest fudge recipe I've ever come across. Like I said, Carnation evaporated milk's been around forever. This is a time-tested recipe, perfect for those holiday dessert tables. Hey, bring some homemade fudge to your next gathering. I really hope you give this easy recipe a try. All the ingredients are on the site. And as always, enjoy.